In this video, I'm going to be discussing the Open Select and Mask checkbox in Easy Green Screen 7. This is used to open the Select and Mask tool for you automatically at the very last step of the extraction, so you can fine-tune your mask if needed on the final mask. Now, you can use this with or without auto refine hair. And if you have both of these checked on, it's first going to do the hair refinement. So then when it opens Select and Mask, you are going to see the results of the auto refine hair. So you can further refine if you want, or you just click OK if there's nothing that needs refined. It's also going to run the non-hair defringe before opening Select and Mask as well. So the order will actually run these in. It'll run the non-hair defringe first, then the auto refine hair, and then the very last thing, it will open Select and Mask. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration here. Okay, so this is the final mask that it would output once Easy Green Screen has already done all of its adjustments. So then you could come in and refine if needed. And typically this refine mask brush is what you're going to use. I don't know if I'll get much better, but sometimes if you brush over, you can get better results. And sometimes it actually leaves a haze when you're brushing over, like you can see here. You could also increase the contrast of your mask or shift the edge to try to remove some of that haze, or whatever it is you think that you need to do. And the only thing you can't use in here is this decontaminate colors, because if you try to use that, it's going to force the output to a new layer, and that layer is not going to fit into the Easy Green Screen layers. So Easy Green Screen is going to throw it away because it's not one of the layers for its layer structure. And you would not want to use this anyway, because Easy Green Screen already does its own spill correction. And when I've tested using this on top of Easy Green Screens, it does extra spill correction, and it can make your hair turn like pink or magenta. So you don't want to use that anyway. So just don't mess with that. Just any of your other settings, you're fine to use. And as soon as you click OK, it's applied that to your layer mask. You can also use this in batch. So if you're one of those people that wants to check every image as you're going along and brush in any detail, I like to use the auto refine hair a lot of times with the non-hair defringe also set to high. But this will add a little bit extra time if you set this to high as well. It might add an extra half second on Mac and maybe a second and a half on Windows. So just keep in mind, any of these things you're adding do add a little bit of time. So anyway, I'm just going to run a batch here. And when you run a batch, any of the settings you select here will go over into your batch settings. And just make sure you verify all your settings are correct before starting the batch. And we've got our Open Select and Mask on. And so once it's finished with the extraction, we could do any brushing we want and then hit OK. And then it's going to save that image and run the next one automatically. So this is kind of like Dual Mask in Easy Green Screen 6, where you're selecting the hair for each image. But in this case, instead of selecting it, we're just using our tools in here, which I think is actually better because you can see the results more quickly and you have a little more control. But if it opens an image and you already like it and you don't need to change anything, then you don't have to. Just click either OK or cancel for this select the mask, and it will just go with the mask that Easy Green Screen already made. So I just did 2 images for that batch to make it quick, but it's a really cool tool. Like I say, for the people who want to touch everything up and refine and look at everything for quality control. But if you don't want to use that and just want the auto hair refinement, you can run that in batch as well, and it's not going to stop. That's just a walk away batch. if you're using the auto hair refinement. Anyway, pretty basic and self-explanatory, so I hope that helps, and I hope you can get some use out of this when you need it. Thanks for watching.